Vault 22 is one of the locations you can discover in Fallout New Vegas. However, this vault looks just a bit greener than the others. So, what happened in Vault 22 to make the Vault of the future look like the Vault of the past? Being the only vault in the region not assigned to civilian housing, Vault 22 started as a pre-war research vault. It was dedicated to experimenting with staple crops to combat world hunger prior to the Great War. After the nuclear apocalypse, the scientists stayed in the vault and continued their agricultural work. They planned on living off the plants already growing inside. A lot of the crops had actually been donated by pre-war defense contractors. However, everything changed when they began experimenting with Beauveria mordicana, a sample developed by X22 Botanical Garden run by Big MT, which was an entomopathogenic or parasitic fungus designed for pest control. The fungus infested pests and colonized the host body. When the host died, the colony expanded until all functions were controlled by the fungus. What they didn't expect was for it to start spreading to the vault dwellers as well. It ripped through the population like wildfire, and their attempt at eradication ended in a massacre. By 2096, Vault 22 was abandoned. 118 survivors made their way north towards Utah, ending up in Zion Canyon. However, the dwellers came across a group of Mexican refugees and, in typical American fashion, decimated them, slaughtering the men, gunning down women and children who resisted, and hauling the rest off to be kept like livestock. A man named Randall Clark saw it all and came up with a plan to rescue the captives. However, he was too late. The dwellers of Vault 22 had cannibalized every single person they took. Randall Clark killed 24 dwellers, along with a small patrol that found his cave, forcing him to move on. After that, with over 80 dead by Clark's hand and the fungal infection that never truly left, the remainder of Vault 22's inhabitants moved on too, but not before cannibalizing their own dead as well. No one knows what happened to them after that, though. Only damaged Pip-Boys and discarded Vault 22 jumpsuits were ever found. Oh, what do you think happened to the inhabitants of Vault 22 after they left Zion Canyon?